Hey all, welcome back to Skate. I'm Insetic. With me on this video is Blank Tester.
Hey kids, how's it going?
Matt Rocks 101.
Hey, I'm Matt.
And Turo.
Hustling.
So now we're just in the main part of the game with content for the Skateboard Mag, content for Thrasher. We gotta get them both coverage. Yeah, no real definitely this is the next thing you absolutely have to do. But I'm starting off with showing kind of what I've learned as, to me personally, the best spot to go if you need to do any of Thrasher's video challenges of remain in a no-skate zone.
Just assault pedestrians.
Those were the ones that really gave me trouble, trying to trick in a specific zone, getting chased by someone, having to get, a decent amount of points.
Classic zone, yeah.
But here, the Matrix Plaza has a pretty big, ring around it with really just one security guy. And so then a little Insetic tutorial, a little Insetic quick tip. Yeah, if you're just free skating and you're in a no-skate zone and you get busted, they take a bit of your cash and kick you out. But if you start a film challenge inside one, then, you can do it and the guy will be chasing you if he's not blind for some reason. Basically, yeah, the guy will knock you down, you'll fail the challenge, but you could just restart where you started it, which will still be in the zone, and you won't lose any money as well. So,
you can spend money on stuff, right?
Yes.
Or you buy stuff, and you only get money from doing challenges and stuff, right?
Yeah,
is there any other way to get
a lot
money?
of challenges.
I know, I'm just thinking, is it feasibly possible for you to, run out of money? If you're trying to. I don't think in normal gameplay.
If
you were trying to run out of
the...
money, could you just get jacked over and over and over and over and over and over and over again with
Yes.
no missions left
but
to do?
only if you did it at, the very beginning of the game, because
I was thinking,
it takes...
what if you did it at the end of the game with no missions whatsoever left to do?
Yeah, can you not, if you repeat
you mean to
them,
soft
do you
lock
not get
yourself?
money?
No, because by the end of the game, you're getting, $10,000 for
Okay, you got
completing
$10,000, right?
Sure,
you don't
but
buy anything.
at $50 increments, you lose all $10,000.
Yeah.
Could you lose all 10,000? I guess with enough
Would that be a
patience.
soft
shit.
lock?
Could you soft lock yourself out of unlocking stuff in this game if you tried to? If you were
No.
intentionally trying to?
Because the only money stuff is cosmetics.
Oh, okay.
Well, no,
Anyways,
but I think...
where I'm...
yeah, go
Jesus
for it.
Christ.
Just go for it.
Yeah, I don't give a shit about this money thing. But basically, so Matrix Plaza, if you're over on the other side, then the security guard, he's never going to notice you because he's too far away. So, there's great rails, there's these little things you can use as pretty good ramps. So, yeah, this is where I go for basically all of the no-skate zone stuff.
Would you say that there's a lot of opportunity to express yourself?
Yeah. I express myself to the best of my abilities, and now I'm living in correctional facilities.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, for the video challenges, this is where I struggle a little bit. One, struggling to get the amount of points as they rise up. But two, because you can sort of cheese them sometimes based on the requirements. If one is just do 720 degrees total spin, do 5 grabs, and get 10 seconds of airtime. Yeah, you could just jump, grab, and spin on flat ground over and over and over and get it. But I want to do cool lines and do cool-looking things, in these recordings.
Yeah.
I don't want to just cheese them. But, of course, to a certain degree, because, the curbs of the streets and the res are always going to be, one of your best options, to get a ton of speed, get a lot of grinding and such. You can't avoid that sometimes, but I want to make it look cool.
Yeah. And ultimately, grinding a curb at 50 miles an hour is still cool to some degree.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, oh my god. Now, I definitely these other guys, Turo and Matt, you're stressing the speed you do something at, and now I gotta agree with you. I've beaten the game by this point in recording, the first time through, and now I'm just recording the second time. And yeah. Whenever it's why am I not getting any points? It's because I think I'm close enough that I could just be frozen still and just try to do some flip tricks, and that'll work.
And then no.
It won't work.
No.
I don't know if this is a mechanic in Skate 1. I know I learned this in Skate 2, but if you do a trick from a complete standstill, it'll give you 40% of your base points. It'll give 360 flip in your regular stance is like 250 points. If you do it from your base, if you do it from a complete standstill, it gives you like 60. So you always want to be at least moving.
Yeah,
you get like
some
200
speed.
out of those right there. If you were like standing completely still, I don't know if you'd get that much.
I'm not super good at really being able to evaluate, like, how many points am I getting with this trick, or whatever. But I can say that, yeah, even if I've, like, done half of a line, but I've gotten stopped by something, and it seems like I have a 2x multiplier or something, and it seems like, oh, I'm just 1 or 2 flip tricks away from beating this. I'll do those 2 and I won't beat it.
You'll get a total of like
I'll get like no
150 more
points. Yeah, yes, and just keep rolling, you know.
Yeah. That's the golden advice for this game. Do it fast and do it high.
Dude, the
Like
spillway
that,
is such a good part of this map. I love the spillway.
Yeah, the
You'll have to do,
spillway
I think,
is
a death
iconic.
race here, but after that, you can just keep riding up and down here, and this is such a good place to just ride around.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
There is a death race. In fact, I'm going to that next.
Oh, okay.
I was
I
able
remember
to
there
sort
was
of
something
line
you could
this
do here.
up for like, oh yeah, I can do this challenge and this challenge, you know, line me up to go to the next one. Yeah, I want to try and show off as well these little areas, mini areas that maybe don't have a challenge or so. You know, we talked about that plaza in downtown, well, yeah, in the downtown last video, and stuff like that. You know, now that I know what all the challenges are going to be, and know that I'm definitely not going to get over to this or this or this and do something with it unless I deliberately do so. I'll try and show off some of that.
Really quickly, because I wasn't there for the last video. Are you talking about the plaza with the Gons Gap?
Yeah,
Or not? Yeah, because I brought
Yeah,
that up in an
like-
earlier video.
next to the big stadium, yeah, like the Embarcadero remake or such.
Yeah.
But yeah, we got another death race, our second death race, through the tunnels, through the spillway, through the tubes.
Yeah, so since I also wasn't here for this video, what are your opinions on the death races? Because it seems as if they're the general fan base's least favorite part of this game. And I think they would also be close to the bottom of my least favorite parts of this game, but I still enjoy them. Like, I like the death races. They're fun.
And I'll repeat what I said last time, that I think I was definitely helped by, you know, knowing what other people know about these and seeing what other
Yeah.
people have shown. I didn't go into these completely blind. So, like, for example, I know that you could skip a gate if, you know, it's
Oh,
out of
yeah.
the way and gonna screw you. Like, you don't need to hit all of them. You just need to not run out of time. Now, there, all the gates, you weren't going to be able to skip any. But, like, I never really got stuck on any death races. So, they're all right. They're an interesting, different thing.
No, when you think about it, at a certain point, these Let's Plays become Let's Interview Insetic on his thoughts of the game.
So tell me, what do you think?
So what do
about
you
the,
think, Insetic, about kickflips? Do you like kickflips?
You know, actually, I do have a question sort of around a skate trick that maybe someone in the comments section can answer. So, all right, of the main, you know, board flip and rotation variants, you know, you got the varial kick flip and heel flip and the inward heel flip. But instead of an inward kick flip, that's a hard flip. Why is
very
it
hard
called
to
a
do.
hard flip?
Guessing because
Very
that was
difficult.
just the one done first.
Yeah,
And
I'm
they just
thinking
named it
probably after Rodney Mullen did the kick flip back in the 80s or whatever, that was the first way he got some spin in while doing it, and was just like, man, this is hard.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call it a hard flip. And then after that, the other variants were all done.
Yeah, I don't know. I actually don't know why it's called that.
I think people were doing varial kickflips and 360 flips first, before that, because it is sort of like a weird foot movement where one foot is going one way and the other is going the other way. Sort of like the opposite of an inward
I don't know,
flip.
to me, you would think that it would be kind of easier to move your feet in opposite directions, you know, like, oh, if your regular stance, you do a kick flip by moving your front foot to the left and then, you know, move your back foot to the right to kind of do like a, you know, like just imagine it. That seems easier than moving both feet kind of to the left.
I
Hang
do
on.
think... Oh,
Hang on. You're talking about the hard flip, right?
Yeah,
Right? And why it's called the hard flip?
yeah.
yeah.
According to WikiHow, take that
Hell
with a grain of
yeah.
salt. It's one of the most difficult tricks to pull off, which is why it's called the hard flip.
I don't think it's one of the most difficult tricks
They
to pull off,
specifically
but
say
yeah.
it's one of the most... as its
I-
name
I'm-
implies, I'm reading directly from the WikiHow now. As its name implies, the hard flip is one of the most difficult tricks to pull off. But practice makes perfect. See step 1 to learn how to start doing it today.
Okay, WikiHow. You know, I'm not
Holy
gonna say
shit, they
it's
got
easy.
gifts in this WikiHow.
I'm not gonna say it's the easiest trick, but I don't think it's the hardest trick to pull off.
I love the gifts here.
Okay.
I feel like
sort of
anything
imagining
on,
it, like,
Big
in
Vert
my
would be more
head.
difficult, right?
Because it's a frontside shove it with a kickflip. And just, I don't skateboard. I'm not a skateboarder, but just imagining it, it seems like a frontside shove it is like the type of back foot trick that you get the least pop out of. So that's why doing something with a shove it and a flip from a frontside shove it just seems a little bit difficult. And also, I do know that, like, I don't know if this was how it was before the 360 flip was invented or before it was popular, but I know that, like, nowadays, if you're, like, looking up guides on, like, how you should learn to skateboard and do skateboard flips, they teach you that, like, the 360 flip is one of, like, the first flips you learn after, like, as soon as you learn how to do a shove it and a kick flip, they're like, all right, learn a 360 flip. Now is when
Is that
you
the
learn
basis of a
360
lot of? Is that the basis of a lot of variations? The 360.
Yeah, I mean, the 360 flip just sort of,
Yeah. I mean,
like, it is one of the more simpler motions because you,
and
yeah.
And even with me not in the skateboard scene, you just hear 360 flip or tray
Yeah.
flip a lot more often than laser flip or 360 inward. Okay, so actually we're about to unlock one of the kind of bonus areas that you
the
need to get
Plan
a certain
B.
amount of the game through. This is the Plan B warehouse. And yeah, that was a pretty interesting challenge right there, just in that they made you crouch down like by grabbing the board or so to get under the semi truck.
Could do that in Tony
In the
Hawk.
trailer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Like
now
that in Grand Theft Auto.
we have access to the Plan B warehouse. We don't even need to ride for Plan B. We just impress
they
them.
just let you in because they think you're just so fucking cool.
Man, you did that little gap. Holy shit, that's cool. You got to come into our huge vert warehouse.
Yeah, some street, some vert, a little bit of everything.
Street
Yeah,
vert,
and
maybe
they've
a little
cranked
bit
the
of
music
dirt,
up
you know
because
what
this
I'm
is a
saying?
great place to skate.
Dirt. You know what
Yeah.
I like about this warehouse is, ironically enough, this stuff reminds me of Skater XL because Skater XL's levels were pretty much just this Plan B warehouse over and over and over again.
Yeah.
You would see a lot
I
of
see
this.
What you mean.
Yeah.
I actually
just like
have really
little
fond memories.
warehouses with like little track, you know, like manual pads and little ramps. Except it doesn't work as well in Skater XL because it doesn't have as good vert,
Because you
but-
jump 10 feet in the air.
Now you jump 10 feet in the air in this game too, but they made all of the ramps 10 feet tall to accommodate that.
Yeah. Except
I mean,
for this
you saw
warehouse.
how-
Although
how
it still
big.
works in this game.
Yeah, that's why it works in this game is because every ramp in this game is huge to make up for the fact that you jump
Yeah.
a solid 5 feet off the ground. You know,
yeah.
if you look
Damn.
at your character next to the stuff they're jumping on, you're like, wow, everything is gigantic.
I really like how he's shredding this half pipe.
Yeah, Colin McKay.
Yeah.
I've heard that name before. Was he also in like Konami's skating games?
I don't remember. I
Like
think he might. I mean, he's been
ESPN
skating since he was 12.
Evolution
So,
skateboarding.
I'll look it up.
Yeah, because like Danny Way was in those as well. So
yeah.
Danny
I know
freaking way, man.
personally, I have really fond memories of this warehouse because this was in both the DS and Wii No, it wasn't in the Wii version of Skate It. It was in just the DS version of Skate It. But I just have really fond memories of this warehouse for that reason.
Yeah, Colin McKay was in MTV Sports Skateboarding, ESPN X Games Skateboarding, and Evolution Skateboarding.
So he was solidly in the not Tony Hawk B tier.
Yeah.
hey, don't diss Rick McCrank like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess maybe the S tier.
Rick
It's
McFlippin'
tier
McCrank.
tier
Rick McCrank
A
and
and tier
Friends
1.
presents,
Yeah.
you know, ESPN X Games and then Evolution. Yeah.
Yeah. Rick McCrank.
Oh gosh.
I hated this challenge. Oh wow, you got that really fast. Okay, I spent like 3 years on that challenge.
Yeah, you need to
You
get
gotta
a
like
multiplier
you gotta
before
like
you
gap
get up
off
there.
of it. You can't like ride off of it. You
Now
have to
you're
jump
the skate
straight
expert.
down.
It was a minor thing, but I really like how Colin's line, you know, introducing the challenge was 100% different than what the script was and had mechanics that I don't think this game actually has. You know, it was like, hey, you know, it'd be pretty cool if you got up there, backslide, tail slide, and backside, tail slide into a revert. And it's like, reverts only really turn you around in this game. Like, that's not a mechanic continuing.
I mean, it would be cool if you did that. He's not wrong.
Yeah.
It would be pretty cool.
And then the challenge was just grind the coping, do a flip trick out at least, and get a certain amount of points.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I mean, this warehouse is definitely cool, because, I mean, next to the skate park, it's really, you know, the next real completely skating developed spot, obviously. But, you know, adds another terrain park that's very meticulously thought out and such to give you cool opportunities.
Yeah.
And sometimes you want that, you know, sometimes you jump down some steps and you grind the handrail, and sometimes you want, like, a skate park.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, but see, this is what I mean by if these look kind of weird at your scale, like they look gigantic, and it's 100% because you ollie so high.
And also,
that's
like,
smart. I mean, like they thought of that.
Even compared to the rest of the game, like some of these ledges, like the one to your right now, that's pretty small compared to most ledges in this game. Like most ledges are higher than the one to your left right now.
Yeah, they're like mid waist.
Yeah,
You know,
because that's how high
you
you
can ollie.
Yeah. Also,
So, like, I
once
think
again,
it's pretty smart that they thought of that.
this exact challenge was, I think, either the only or one of the two challenges that was in the Skate It on the DS. So, just I love the skateboard so much.
I didn't even know there was Skated on DS. I only knew about the Wii version.
Yeah.
If you want me to cover that, you'll have to record it for me. I don't have a
But
DS
buy me a
emulator.
capture card, and I'll buy you. I'll record you a Let's Not Play. Just a 30-minute Let's Not Play of the DS version of Skate It, because I love that game so much. I still have it somewhere, like, in my fucking, like, DS cartridge carrying case. It went through a cycle in the wash, so it doesn't have, like, the little front sticker anymore, but it still works.
If you'd been going faster, you'd have got more points on that one, because that was actually really smooth.
Yeah.
That was a
Well,
double. Oh.
You
Hell
know,
yeah.
sometimes your boy Insedic knows to keep all that in mind, and sometimes he's just like, oh shit, come on, I only have 30 seconds left. I need to get one of these, like, flip in, grind, flip out tricks going.
Yeah,
And
but
I
you
don't
just gotta
think,
do it-
like, let me back up across the entire skate park to get going at 60 miles an hour.
Yeah, nah, bud, you just gotta do a 360 inward heel flip to a front blunt, and then you gotta
Yeah.
just 360 hard flip out,
come
and
on,
then
come on,
you get
it's not that
2,000
hard.
points. Come on, man.
You're making this look difficult.
I was genuinely, I remember, because I only recorded this a few days ago, I was genuinely having trouble, like, flipping out. Like,
Yeah.
for some reason, I was gravitating to pure ollies or nollies, like,
Yeah.
when trying to flip out. Way more often than normal. But whatever.
Yeah.
I mean,
Step up a little, hit the winky wink. Yeah.
I don't know
just
what
because
hip the
I
winky
can
wink
I can
means.
respect it. It doesn't make me really, really good at it, but I can respect it.
Although you drag your left arm across that ledge for good luck, so I mean, now you're gonna win
Any
this challenge.
skaters in the chat know what hip the winky wink means?
To the left,
Anybody?
or the little hip to the right.
Why-
It's the winky wink, you know, hip the
Is
winky
that
left
actual
to the
terminology, or
left.
did he make that up?
Come on, man.
I don't know shit,
His
apparently.
name's not Man, his name is Matt.
Yeah.
His name is Matt.
Sorry,
Yeah.
Matt.
Yeah.
But the T does stand for man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stands for man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was actually thinking on the topic of names that I'm going to change my screen name to Flex Orange County,
Okay. Why?
because I thought it'd be a funny joke that would get a greater reaction during the recording than I thought 30 minutes ago.
I don't get it.
Come on, don't no-sell me like this. You can't do this to me.
Did that work for you? Connor, you
Yes.
can make that work in the edit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait,
You
hang
could
on.
add like,
Laughing too.
add like stock applause.
That's a good laugh, I think.
Great.
It's my new
Perfect.
laugh.
Yeah.
Matt, you didn't need to, like, laugh there. I've got an entire folder of Matt.
Yeah, that's true. I have-
I can stick all
Oh
of them
my
in those.
god.
No, I
Get
won't.
out
I
of
won't.
here.
Oh yeah, that does remind me, because that reminds me of Yellow Soundboard. Matt, did you see that I dumped all of the audio files from Johnny Mosley?
I didn't see the dump. No, I saw like one or two of the files. I didn't see the dump. You'll have
no, I
to
put it-
send me the dump sometime.
If you want to see the dump, you can just watch Connor's Let's Play.
Oh yeah.
I mean, the game is kind of a dump, yeah.
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 And no matter what game we play, it always comes back to Johnny Mosley's mad tricks. It doesn't matter what
Yeah.
game it is.
Most of the time, you're the one that brings it back.
I didn't bring it back this time.
Yeah.
Was it me?
You did like 1 or 2 videos ago. Never mind. I mean, whatever.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Oh,
Look at that.
nice.
Beautiful.
Very realistic skateboarding trick.
I like you guys
old
ending
triple
right
kickflip 540.
They're just like having an awkward stare down right there.
Yeah. I really like how ties always go to you.
Yeah, that makes life a lot easier.
Although
Well,
I
there's
forgot that
also
this is a
one
3
round
round.
left.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got this.
Yeah.
I believe in you.
Do I?
This is a pre-recorded video. I'm assuming you win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's quite a long challenge.
Do you need a post-recording pep talk?
It's
for
quite
your
a long
recorded
challenge
self
to
to
go
win?
through and then be like, well, but see, I lost at the end because this game, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah. I was, because again, I wasn't in the last few videos. It does seem like you've gotten better at the game since, like, part 3. So, I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
And there you go. You're already getting that tech shit, landing into a manual.
I'm trying. I'm not getting anywhere near the results of, again, the speedrunners that just, like, 360 inward heel flip, manual, 360 hard flip,
Are there
manual.
speedruns of this game? I've never
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
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 seen. Interesting.
I bet the
And
Skate
they're
3 speedrunning
pretty
community is pretty big because that game isn't really all that long.
Skate 3, yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't
I
that
think,
one of the
I think the
shorter
games
ones?
get shorter as they go on. I think this is
I
the
think
longest
Skate 2 might be the longest one, honestly.
one. Maybe.
I obviously don't know Skate 2 yet, but, like,
Yeah.
certainly
You haven't
from
met it.
just searching up playthroughs, it seems like they're a lot longer than, like, Skate 1.
Yeah.
yeah.
I think Skate 2 is much longer than Skate 3. I mean, Skate 3 is, like I said, the one that had the least amount of content.
Yeah. I think also
The
it's
least amount
because
of time in it.
it's because Skate 2, like, basically the essential career stuff is only the photo challenges. Like, technically, once you beat both photo paths, you've beaten the game. Like, yeah, but then the game is like, oh, you should go back and do these other things. Whereas here, you have to do all of them.
Another interesting thing about Skate 1 is... Oh, you almost had that.
That
That was
was
good.
so cool.
I swear to God, I still don't understand body flips. Like, your guy just keeps rotating.
Yeah.
Like, okay, sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah.
I was just gonna say, I mean, Skate 2 came out 2 years after Skate 1, and Skate 3 only came out, like, barely a year after Skate 2, so... I'm honestly amazed they got as much progress done in Skate 3 as they did.
Yeah, yeah. But
They
again,
didn't
I'm
have, like, any time
I'm
to
like-
make that game.
deliberately not really moving on to Skate 2 until I finish recording this, because I feel like Skate 2 adds so many new things, from what I could tell. I mean, getting off your board, all the one-footed stuff, you know, in the air and on the ground, da-da-da. That if I start playing that, I fear that, you know, I'll come back to record more of this Skate 1 and
Your muscle
be
memory
trying
will
to do
betray
a
you.
lot of
Yeah.
that stuff. Yeah,
You'll be trying
so,
to do tricks you can't do, yep.
yeah, so I'm trying to, like, just get through Skate
Keep
1.
your mind clear, your mind fresh.
Yeah.
Only Skate 1. The
Swear
pure...
to God. I have
undistilled
that exact
experience.
problem when I'm switching back and forth between playing Halo Infinite and Destiny. Like, I'll be, like, trying to do, like, some fucking, like, jump, and I'm thinking, like, my Halo controls are, you know, the button that I would normally use for the grappling hook. I'm like, okay, cool, I press that, I'm playing Destiny, I throw a grenade and jump off a cliff. Like,
Hell yeah.
I'm so fucking... And I look like a fucking moron,
Oh,
you know,
this
playing
exact
Destiny.
thing you're saying is why I only play one
Video
competitive
game.
shooter at a time,
Oh,
if
I
that
thought you were
makes
gonna say
sense.
you only
Like,
play one video
I don't
game.
play. I barely play the multiplayer. The only reason I play Destiny's Crucible is because sometimes there are challenges for it. That's all.
Like I'm competitive in Hunt Showdown, and I will not play any other first-person
Yeah.
shooter because it'll mess up my like I was, you know, GTFO, that game. I
Yeah.
played that for a stream, and then while I was in that, I kept trying to do Hunt Showdown tech, like peek
Yeah.
back and forth and jump up and down, and I was like, no, wait, that muscle memory doesn't work in this co-op shooter.
Basically, since they
can't do
dropped
that.
Basically, since they dropped the session update, I've put like 20 hours into it, and
Whoa.
yeah, and
Oh,
during
so
for a brief
why
period,
why do I keep over-rotating?
you gotta let go of it. It's weird. You gotta let go of it a little earlier than you think you do.
What? Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, but yeah. At one point during my 20-hour session sabbatical, I took a small break to play Skate 3, and I kept trying to set up for tricks using both sticks and eating shit and dying repeatedly.
Yeah.
I mean, you say that, and even trying to go from Session to Skater XL, even when they have almost Very, very,
Yeah.
very similar controls compared to Skate. I was still messing me up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, though I do only play one video game at a time.
That's true, yeah.
There are new games that I do kind of want to play, you know, like Halo Infinite or Elden Ring. I mean, people say Elden Ring's really good, and
I'm having fun
watched,
in Elden Ring.
like, a ton of Dark Souls stuff, but never really got into it. So, like, this could be the time to play more games, but instead it's just like, nah, I'm
You signed
just
a
gonna
contract.
stick with what works, and what works is also what I need to do for my channel.
You signed a contract.
Yeah.
Manual.
Oh, let's see him do it.
Yeah, so,
Go on, he's got it.
I
He's got
am
it.
still leaving in some jank, like when I get absolutely stuck in a fucking corner because you can't get off your board easily and you can't, you know, get yourself going a certain way easily, and the game will just not
You're
let
done.
you go that way if it doesn't want you
Yeah.
to, and so I had like 10 seconds left and I lost all of that. All I had to do was manual to flip trick to manual, and I was stuck in a corner. But I respect the game. I assume the quality of life will make the future games a lot more fun to play.
Yeah, I mean, Connor, you gotta remember, hate the player, not the game.
Right.
Yeah.
That's
right.
what they say, right?
I hope y'all
Yeah.
hate the shit out of me.
Yeah, I really hate him.
I'm washed.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
He's the worst.
You're not only
That's
are
what
you
they
washed,
mean when
you're
they say
like
hate.
so clean. You're like
Yeah, hate the
squeaky
player,
clean.
not the game.
Yeah,
Someone like power
what they
washed
say.
you down.
yeah.
Power washed up. Jesus. That's
Power
fucked up, dude.
Power washing a
washed up.
person?
Yeah, I mean it'd be painful.
Oh, I mean, only at first, and then through the middle of it, and then at the end.
Yeah.
But other than that,
It's like getting waterboarded from a whole football field away.
yeah.
Yes.
Actually, I feel like being waterboarded is much worse. Well, I guess I don't know for sure.
I
I've
mean,
never
you
been
could be
sprayed
power
with a
wash
wash.
You'll
waterboarded.
end up being that as the power wash sends you flying back, you know. Whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
See, there's my see Turo, you're in good company. That was my joke that just
There you
dies.
go. Yeah.
On the it didn't do 1/100th of
Yeah.
what I was expecting.
Well, you know what? Maybe sometimes we all got to be a little unfunny to get to the funny. Maybe we got to cut through our own bullshit sometimes.
Maybe the real Skate was the friends we made along the way.
Fuck you. Hey, anyone want to
Maybe
check out
the
a
real Elden Ring was
skate.tv?
the friends we made along the way.
Damn, you know, yeah, you saw the skate.tv thing, and like I've been trying to look up like Skate 1, you know, cool tricks or specific glitches or Easter eggs, you know, stuff to try and do for like a bonus video or something. Because again, yeah, like Matt showed us his old videos where he'd get up to places you're not supposed to reach. Why am I losing my voice? Hold on.
You turned 45 for a second there.
God,
what
wanted you to
45-year-olds
stop
sound like.
talking.
It's like impossible to find stuff for Skate 1 online. Like
Is it?
everything
Yeah.
that shows up is Skate 3. Or that guy you showed me, but with the really stupid face on the thumbnail that makes me not want to watch him. Like
Because I remember,
Wow.
duck
you know what
face
was really
guy.
funny is way back then, there used to be like people just recording their like TV camera to show you like guides, and it was like really hard to follow that shit.
Yeah, but like,
I mean, it looked like your videos.
It looked like my videos, yeah.
I try to look up stuff, and it's like everything defaults to Skate 3 after 2 or 3 results.
It's
you
so
know?
weird how like that's the most famous one now, isn't it? I guess because it was the
Yeah.
last one.
And also
I guess
because it
all
was,
those
it was the
glitches-
one that all the YouTubers played because it was the funny, glitchy
It
video
was the
game.
funny
the
glitch
buggy
one,
one.
yeah.
Yeah.
The funny one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was the funny
I'm
one.
Skate 3. I'm the funny one. I'm Skate 2. I'm the good one.
I'm the serious one.
I'm Skate 1. I'm the bad one.
It's not like Skate 2 is particularly serious. I guess it is
None of
more
them are.
serious.
Oh, I like this. This one's actually fun if you can get it right.
Yeah, it's you'll be trying over and over and over and be
Yeah.
like, how the hell do I get so much air as to get on top of it? And then one time you just will.
Yes,
And
a
it's
lot of
like,
challenges
you better
are
be
like that.
prepared to get those 400 points, because this is your one opportunity.
I think this might be a case where the marker starts you too close, like for the thing. 'Cause
No,
in
actually,
Free
you need to
Skate-
jump at a spot that you're not expecting.
See, just follow that guy. Yeah, he didn't get the air either,
I was
actually.
Yeah,
gonna say,
like-
because in free skate, if you got enough
Holy
speed, you
shit.
could cruise down here. You would jump like that, you go flying through the air, and it was so cool.
Yeah, like you have to jump really early on this one specifically.
And they also want you to do a sequence on it, so they want you either to grind the sides or do a manual. Like that, and then
Yeah,
you
like that.
almost double the point requirement.
I mean,
There
it's
you go.
fucking dope.
Yeah. and also the picture is awful.
Yeah, those pictures sucked.
They're always.
It's a weird
always bad.
angle.
San Vanalona represent, man.
I really like look at the leaves in the background of these photos. Like,
Oh yeah.
I bet you could get a paper cut on those.
yeah.
It's like they modeled them for a certain angle and then just tilted them like 45 degrees diagonal. So
Yeah,
that-
normally I would have thought they would use Speed Tree, which just billboards all the leaves towards you. But like,
Was Speed Tree around back then?
I
For
think so.
tracing
2007.
trees?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I'm
Wait,
pretty
didn't,
sure Speed Tree was
Oh, I
in Oblivion, and I'm
really-
pretty
Yeah,
sure
I was gonna say,
Oblivion came out
yeah. Speed Tree was in Oblivion. I think it was around back then. But it was a really big deal in Oblivion, wasn't it? Like, that was new tech.
It's
wasn't it?
everywhere, yeah. In Oblivion.
Yeah.
Speed Tree, when did it, I'll look it up.
But yeah. If it was in Oblivion, it was probably around
We've
back
got
then
you
for
running
this.
the research back there.
Well, yeah. While Bob looks that up-
2009.
Ooh.
Oh,
Really? Okay.
No, wait. Sorry, 2002. Okay. I read the sentence wrong. Speed Tree has been used in more than 40 major films since its release in... Its release for films in 2000?
Yeah, I believe it's mostly used
But
for...
it's been
like,
licensed to
big-
developers for video games since 2002.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll
Whatever.
keep looking.
yeah. I just gotta ask a quick question to Matt and Turo for like Skate 2. Please tell me that if I pick a regular stanced guy, Skate 2 will keep me as regular stance.
It does a better job of it.
I honestly don't
Okay,
remember.
because every time I end up goofy after like literally anything in Skate 1, I get that that's a bug. I've heard you told me it's a bug. Like Red said the same thing and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm just like God damn it, because if I'm trying to do a specific grab or flip, like now my input's changed. And 2, then I'm like, well, she let me hit because I'm goofy.
Yeah, I mean, that is true.
Yeah. But
Oh, shit.
yeah, we got footage for our sponsor.
Wow, your part's so good.
Yeah, that's a solid part, no doubt.
Seriously, dude, easily the best part of the video. You're gonna get the cover of all the mags.
You never know. Stranger things have happened.
That was the most chaotic cutscene I've
Damn.
ever seen in my life. What was that?
I love the
Thanks.
cutscenes in Skate 1.
Thanks, Reg's crew.
Just like look down at their feet randomly, constantly. Like, what the fuck was that?
They don't want to miss their step.
Are they trying to show off the drip?
Yeah.
Maybe.
I guess so. I mean, you
Shingo
do
kinda
get
goated
shoe
with the
sponsors.
sauce.
Congratulations,
Yeah.
bud. Keep up the good work. See ya.
Thanks, Chris.
Hey, this is Chris Haslam. You did.
Oh, what's
you
up,
did
man?
good.
Oh, that was really cool. Yeah.
I thought
that
that
was neat. Yeah.
front flip to 540 Christ there you do was pretty sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
If you're a
enjoyed that
pro
one.
model.
Yeah, I really like that one.
I
Yeah.
actually did that one last weekend, and I did it no-footed and also no-handed. I just kind of was levitating my board
think it was- I
around.
think it was
but,
kinda cool to
Yeah, it
levitate.
was pretty neat.
No hand, no foot, no board.
It was
Damn.
basically, actually, it was almost sort of like the spiritual predecessor to the 1800 from the standing position.
It certainly was spiritual. I wasn't physically there,
Yeah.
but my ghost did it.
Right. I've heard that apparently you've continued working on your technique for the 1800 from a standing position, and now you could actually project it, as in like do it in a different area than you physically are.
Oh gosh,
Yeah.
Getting
this
your
is such a
ghost to do it, yeah.
This is such a bad day for you guys to bring this up. There's been some slippery ice outside, and I slipped and fell earlier today, and I've had trouble breathing. So I can probably only do I don't know, probably not nearly as much as I would like.
Are you
Only
trying
like
to
a
do the math in your
1260?
head?
Yeah, I can only do like a 12. Yeah, I couldn't do the math. Man. It's so, I can only do like a 1260. Thank you, guys.
If skateboarding video games taught me anything as a child, they taught me basically the multiplication table for 180.
Yeah.
180, 360, 540, 720, you know.
I bet you
All
couldn't
right.
even Yeah.
So, yeah, we continued on in Skate, and we're going to continue on next time. We'll be starting out with the Thrasher Hall of Meat. I'm sure y'all are excited for that. So, yeah, join us then.